Godliness with contentment is great gain. So can you imagine the opposite side of that? Uncontentment with ungodliness is great loss. Which one would you prefer? Hello warriors, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Seun Obisesan, and if you're a return viewer, thank you for coming back. Today I'll be talking about how to overcome discontentment. There's a Bible verse that I love so much, 1 Timothy 6:6. Godliness with contentment is great gain. And when you look at that, you'll be able to understand that contentment is of God. Contentment is a good fruit. So if you're uncontented, you're on the opposite side of God. So uncontentment is not godly. Let's talk about the story of David and Joseph again. Remember, I shared it in my last video. David was a king who happened to find himself in a situation where he was lustful towards someone else's wife. Joseph, on the other hand, found himself in a position where someone else's wife was lusting after him. Now, David was a king. He had wives, I believe, if you read that story in the Bible. He had the opportunity to say, I want to marry another wife because he was a king. But he wasn't even contented with what he had. He is longing towards someone else's thing. The first time he was longing towards the person, he didn't know who the person was. But before he started, watering that seed, that evil seed, he later found out who the person was. But still, he still went out after it. Joseph, on the other hand, that was sold into slavery by his brothers, find himself in a place that looked like, oh, this woman will take care of me. Where should I even go? But he was contented with where God has placed him, his journey. So when we talk about contentment, it's not just about physical things. It's not just about, what you have, your money, your houses, your cars. It can also be definitely about your feelings, your emotions, what you have on the inside that is more superior. Being lustful is a feeling. Being satisfied is a feeling, if you understand what I'm saying. Joseph was on a journey. He had a dream he shared with his siblings, and then he found himself in slavery. He was in Potiphar's house. But he was contented with the position God has placed him at that particular time. He knew what he saw. He believed what he saw. He believed in his God. And he knew that at God's appointed time, God will take him to where he saw in his dream. So he was contented with his situation, with his status, with his location at that particular time. Being contented is about being happy with what you have. And uncontentment means you not being happy with what you have. Like myself, I've said it several times, I have 5 children and I have a 7-seater car. So imagine if I see someone who just, bought a new car, really lovely, and it's a 5-seater. And I began to look at my own car like, that car is better. Of what use is 5-seater to me? Let's think about this. When we are acting in a way that is out of, or even if you are writing right, you should be able to evaluate your feelings, your emotions, things you think about in your mind. Of what use is that thing that is making you uncontented? Of what use it is? You just figure that out. Of what use is that? Let's say you have one child and you see my own car and you'll be like, oh, I don't like my car anymore because it's a 5-seater. Of what use is a 7-seater to you? Because you only have one child. Of what use is that to you? So we should always be able to, the godliness side of that verse, godliness with contentment is great gain, is just for us to understand that all these good things, all these good virtues, these good characteristics comes from God. Contentment is godly. Uncontentment is not godly. So how can you overcome this situation when you are uncontented? Before I share these few points, when you're walking on a journey that you know that, oh, sometimes you feel uncontented with the things that you have. Of course, sometimes you might be going through something and you feel, oh, things could be better and all like that. While you are minding yourself, also focus on other people around you as well. Because sometimes when people are not contented with the gift that they have, they can mismanage you because of your gift. They can mislead you because of your gift. Let's say I have a good voice, and I'm not really sure about if the voice is good enough, because I just open my mouth, I just sing, no stress, no pressure. And I have somebody who is so close to me, or who I look up to as a mentor, who sometimes not only just have a good voice, can play the piano, can drum, can do a lot of other things, and you just only have your good voice. If that person is not contented with everything that they have, and they look at your good voice as a way of, why can't I be the one to have that? They could mislead you. They could mismanage you. They could tell you things to shut you down if care is not taken. So that's something you should watch out for as well. While you are minding yourself spiritually, while you're trying to be better, also pay attention to some, God will lead you right. Who is uncontented with their own gift and see your gift as a threat or as a pressure, or if you have come to kind of overtake them or dethrone them in a way. There is nothing we are doing now that has not been done before. We are all recycling. But that's your touch, your stamp of you is what makes what you are doing different and unique. Everybody have been through that path before. The path you're working on, everybody have been on it. You just putting your own stamp on it, and that's what makes your journey, because it's your journey. How to overcome discontentment? Change your attitude. Everything comes with attitude. I heard a young girl was talking about a bad attitude is like a flat tire on a car. You can't go anywhere with it. You have to change it, because you can't move further with a flat tire. You have to change it. And all of us, we have a bit of one thing or the other that's not good enough that we're trying to change. Just keep at it. Change your attitude. Change your attitude towards things. Change your attitude towards, your life in general, because it starts from you before you can transfer it to anyone else. Number one, appreciate what you have. Whatever you have now, appreciate it. If you have 2 pieces of clothes, appreciate it. If you have 100 pieces of clothes, appreciate it. We always complain we don't have clothes. We don't have clothes. Like my kids complain that a lot, and they've never left the house with no clothes on. So where is the I don't have clothes coming from? It's coming from a place of discontentment. Except you just got a job or a particular appointment, specific set of clothing that you say, oh, I don't have it, then I need to buy it. Appreciate what you have. Number 2, find good in everything. Whatever it is that you have or that other people have, find good in them. Find good in them. We are all different. I'm not too extremely fashionable. I just like comfort. My own term of fashion is comfort. Some people, it might not be that. I was putting on a wig this morning, and I was even asking my first daughter if it's nice. She said she doesn't really like it, and my husband don't even like the wig, and I don't even care, I wanted to use it. But I started having an idea, putting it. I'm like, we're not gonna die today. I just took it off. Find good in everything. Me taking it off, I'm comfortable with it. If I'm able to wear it, I find good in it. Just find good in everything that is in your possession. Number 3, start believing that you can change things. If there is something in your life that's making you uncontented, look for a way and that will not even be uncontentment. If you're, trying to achieve something, if you're trying to be something, or you are working towards something, then you have the ability to make that happen. And if you think it is something you can do it. Like, try to believe that something can change about you. Believe that there is nothing that can be changed. The way we are, our personalities and everything. If you think, oh, I'm a bit harsh, probably because you're coming from a harsh background or something like that, but I want to be better. I don't want to be harsh to people. I want to be. You can build yourself. Believe that that's possible, and it's truly possible. Take some kind of positive action in the area of, maybe you start to exercise. And exercise doesn't mean you have to go for 2 hours. If you can do 5 minutes, do 5 minutes. If you can go for a walk for 5 minutes, do that. Exercise. That kind of clear your head. That's number one, exercise. Number two is declutter your area, declutter your house. The likes of people who always say, I don't have clothes. Anytime they buy new clothes, they don't have space to put them. They don't have space for it. Declutter your house and you will see how much stuff you have. Try it. Go into your wardrobe. I don't like this clothes. When was the last time I put this on? It's over 3 months, 6 months I put this on. Let's say because we're in summer now, of course you're taking out your summer clothes. What are the things that I can get rid of here? Declutter and you see how much stuff you have. And that can help you as well towards, overcoming discontentment. Another thing is do something that gives you meaning, something positive that gives you meaning, that makes you happy. And number one could be spend time with your loved ones. If you have people that you love, your friends, your family, spend time with them. And that can help you overcome discontentment. And sometimes, no matter how rich, how wealthy you are, or how you think you are not wealthy, that's what you believe. If you go to other people's homes, you will notice what they have that you don't have. And you will notice what you have that they don't have. And in most cases, these things can't be exchanged. It's not about the massive TV or something like that. Some homes, when you get in there, everybody's in their room. That might be a thing in your house that you love. Some home, when you get there, everybody's in one space, on top of each other, spending time together and all. And not every home have that. Not every home can give each other space. Go to your room, everybody in their room on their phone. Some home can't do that. Some home can't stay away from, being with each other. And aside that, you will notice what is it that they have. Some people will have a lovely kitchen, but they don't even know how to cook. And that's not a crime. But you might look at your kitchen like, oh, this kitchen is old. But my God, what comes out from that kitchen is fire. So, visiting people, paying attention, being satisfied with what you have. You're not mocking people for what you have that they don't have now. No, it's not mocking, because they have things that you don't have as well. You just look around, you just appreciate. And that is one thing that can help us in general to overcome discontentment. Visiting loved ones and spending time with other people. Number two, volunteer. There are a lot of organizations who want to do more, but they don't have the finances to employ people, and they are looking for people who will come in to give their time for free. Volunteer. You'll be exposed to a lot of things that some services is like, you'll be wondering, why are they even doing it for free? This is a lot, and things like that. And that will make you appreciate what you have. Because while you are in that organization, while you are trying to give your time, you will see people that will come in that needs you. And people need you because you have something to give them. You have more than them at that particular time. That thing in particular, you have more of it to give out. And that will make you appreciate the things that you have. Number three, create something that is meaningful to you. And that can be as simple as anything. Sometimes when you go to Dawn stores, you will see this trolley outside of Dawn stores. They will ask you to donate something. And what they are looking for might be maybe sanitary pad, to donate to other places where they're struggling. It might be canned food and stuff like that. When you're coming out from from doing your own shopping, you can drop 2 cans of plum tomatoes. You can drop anything that is acceptable. You can just drop it there. And see how that will make you feel. Because you are giving part of what you think is not enough to other people. And that will help you to overcome discontentment. Number 4, make the lives of others better. Make the lives of others better by, giving a bit of what you have. It might be in material stuff or in art and kindness to other people. Sometimes you see that when we are in need of something, that is when sometimes you don't know if you are prioritizing your want over your need, or you don't even know what your needs are. Some people don't complain about what they don't have until someone that is close to them got that thing. That is when they will be praying, if Shade can have that, oh God, me too, I can have it. No, that's not how it is. What you want is what you want, regardless of what is happening around you. But remember that your need is really important than your want. Contentment or uncontentment, which side are you? We can all be better. We can all be better. I said one time that a lot of us, we look at what other people have, what our, you might look at some other people and think, oh, I'm older than her, I'm older than him, and they have this and that, and and then you hear someone dies, you will not say, oh, I'm older than her. How come she died? I should have died. Nobody ever wished for that. But we always wish for, material things. And sometimes we wish for things that we don't even need them. We don't even need them. So, watch up to this moment. I believe you have gained value from this video. See, I'm feeling myself. The weather is so lovely. Give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. I'm on the road to 2K subs. Till I come to your screen again, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, warriors.